Hello and welcome back to our Surrounded Challenge Norland series. And if you are new to the channel, you can check the description for an explanation of the rules for this challenge series. But I do, of course, as always, recommend checking out the previous episodes if you have not. So in the last episode, we kind of started talking about potentially knocking down everything on the Chancellery B and moving it, which we did do, over to actually having our lords manage them for a little while until we can get another one that can handle this chancellery, because apparently one lord has to spend all day at a single chancellery. So that is a little bit of an issue that we're dealing with now. What I'm actually thinking is, so Netra is actually handling 10 things at once, Cormon is handling 5. So we may actually have Cormon handle a few of these breweries. Yeah. I think that will probably be the best. We'll have him handle this one, and we'll have him handle this one, just so we don't have to worry about any kinds of inefficiencies. As well, we need to go into our knowledge here, and we got the wood economical construction, and this will reduce the consumption of our wood. And that's going to be very important for us. So we're going to have Lyra learn that. She's the only one who can speak the Tanea language. Now, as well, we got this 5th lumber mill that we're going to start upgrading. I don't think we're going to worry about upgrading the rest of these yet. They are all level 3, so we actually can't. Yeah, we can't upgrade those yet. Okay. So that is basically the main things that we needed to worry about. However, we do have our overarching goal here, which is to create a big enough army to rival Stardale's, so that we can start making some inroads into some of these other cities. And we're going to need some more warriors to do that. We only have 400 gold, so I don't think we're going to hire any of these mercenaries at the moment. But when we're able to, we are going to be doing that. But for the moment, I think we just have a little bit of time to wait around for. Now, as you can see here, we have a good number of criminals. Most of them are vagabonds, but we do also have 6 cutthroats and 2 crimes committed just in the last 24 hours. So what I've actually done, I went ahead and placed some new patrols around. I deleted the old ones. This is the only night patrol now, and we have 1, 2, and 3 day patrols now. And hopefully this will kind of catch some of these guys. I saw one roaming around just a second ago right here. Cutthroat. He's a macaw, otherwise... Oh, he's actually got an infected wound. But otherwise I would probably consider just catching him. Just giving him the Mask of Shame. But that's going to give us terror. I don't know if I really want to do that. Yeah, I think they're probably all macaws as well. I don't really want to cause any terror amongst our native population here. But hopefully that does not cause major issues for us. But it's probably going to start being an issue having that many criminals, we'll have to say. Now, as you can see over here, we actually have a camp of forest bandits that is selling prisoners. And we love to do that. I don't think this is going to affect the price at all, so we'll just send Amrour. Or actually, hold on, no. We'll send Elsa. She's not really doing too much that's important, so we'll send her. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't actually attack that one yet, because getting these prisoners is a nice, easy way to make some profit with the trader, due to our trade skill and everything like that, so that's good to see. And the trader, of course, shows up right as I say that. Okay, and so here we are at the trader once again, and, wow, look at that price on hops. I almost want to sell some of these hops now. That price will actually probably be good for a while. The only thing with this is that we won't be able to make the flavorful ale as quickly. So we're just going to keep that. We'll go ahead and, of course, sell a little more rye. Not too much of it, though. Okay, that seems good. We want more tools, of course, if we can get them. This is looking like it's going to be kind of expensive, though. We don't have prisoners to sell at the moment. We'll get rid of this. We already have the armor forge. We have the paper workshop, and we have our temple. Let's see now. That gives us 373 that we're going to be getting back. I think we have some daggers as well. We can sell those. Would probably be good to get more maces, but I'm thinking we have enough paper for another trade route, so okay. We will pick up these maces instead then. And otherwise, man, it would be nice to start working towards heavy armor. That would make us a ton of money. Lumber mill upgrades. That's not looking too important yet. Yeah, this seems fine. Now we also have this Kinestone, whatever his name is. I think he mainly trades in prisoners and nectar, which we don't have any prisoners to sell. I kind of wonder if he would actually buy prisoners for a better price, but look at the price on this nectar. 2 each. Causes a powerful psychoactive effect, which of course, it does increase productivity, which is the main reason to do it, I suppose. All skills are temporarily improved, but one can quickly become addicted. But we would, of course, need the nectar den in order to actually sell it. We're not going to worry about that right now. Artella. Only really good as a commander. Now we already have Cormon married. And it looks like, actually, that son of Hadolf has actually been born. And they're considered a bastard. They are disliked in the family, and they also have minimal chances of inheriting the throne. Yeah, that makes sense. And that was Onetra, right? Or no, wait. Was that Onetra? No, Lyra. Lyra, right. Well, yeah. Good job, Lyra. At least we have another child. So we're gonna actually start educating you, and we will just have, I guess Cormon can do it. It can be a way for him to bond with his nephew, I suppose. Now, due to the fact we're not using them at the moment, we're gonna actually suspend work on some of these buildings over here. We obviously want the armor forge going, not the workshop though. Is there anything else that we can do that on? I think it would just be maybe on these warehouses for buildings. We already got the Lord's houses set up, so we probably only really need one builder actually working. We'll just have that one be the one at the hall. That should be good for the moment. Now, Elsa did make it back, so we actually have 5 prisoners that are employed, which is working out pretty nicely for us. No new mercenaries that we can actually hire at the moment, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and check out with Kinestone here and see if he buys these prisoners for a good price. Oh, okay. At least 50 each. Yeah, wow. I think we paid 50 for all of these. So it was 12 each. Yeah, or 60 total. We can get 266, but unfortunately he has no gold. I did not realize that. Okay, so we can't actually, we're not going to sell them then, of course. We'll wait for the next trader, and we'll just use them for their labor until then. Now, we are also going to set the prisoners to be able to drink beer, because we don't have any moonshine left, and we're not making any. Yeah. That's probably all we need to do here at the moment. How much longer is this rat infestation? It doesn't actually tell us, but I think it's maybe like 2 more days or something. It should be getting pretty close to being done. And it looks like our amount of criminals has dropped a little bit by 3. And it looks like one of those was a cutthroat, so hopefully this keeps progressing. Now with Elsa back, we are actually going to attack this bandit camp. We'll create our new squad. Unetra, Elsa. Wow, Lyra could actually be a good warrior here as well. Look at how big of an army this is, though. I kind of want to just throw them all into it, just because I want to see. We can probably start doing 2 different squads Maybe we should just do that. I did kind of want to see what our full army would look like against all these guys, but I mean, even when we had an army of only like 10 or so, they were completely dominating, so I don't actually think there's much of a reason to do that. So what we'll do then, we'll do 9 in one army and 9 in another army. So that, we don't actually need to take that armor with us. Okay, and it says 60%, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. And we'll do this, and Elsa and Lyra can both go on this adventure, and 61%, that's fine. And we'll see how that goes. So as well, we did start that trade agreement with Stardale. So as soon as we have 5 light armors, we'll be selling them for a total of 325 gold. That should benefit us quite nicely. Unfortunately, we are now having an issue with some people migrating away from our city, and that seems to be because they're hungry. It says mild fatigue as well, but I think it's mostly the hunger, because they don't have flour. And part of what's going on probably is that we have this price low, so there's probably a little bit of speculation going on, which is really not good, but I think we just have to kind of rough that out, because I really don't want to increase the price, because then they won't be able to afford it, as far as our peasants and our warriors within the city. So that's not really too worth it. We'll just kind of have to leave this as it is, and I think our best bet actually is to try and hold on. Give the dog to this lord. Oh, yes, because I think I gave the dog originally. Yeah, to Cormon. Okay. That's fine, then. We'll do flesh wolf hunting, though, and Cormon, and Amrauer can do that, because then our lords should just eat the meat. I mean, if our peasants can afford it, then they'll probably try to eat it as well, but most likely they will not be able to afford it. Now we have our first battle ready here. And that looks like it should be very, very easy for them. We'll send them right on in, and we're just going to speed through this. We may actually start simulating these, but I've never done that, so I don't really want to take the chance that we'll lose too many people. And we lost, of course, nobody at all. Free money, decent amount of prisoners. I think our prison ward only holds 10, right? 21. Okay. So we actually won't need another one of those for a little while yet. We are probably going to need a 3rd barracks pretty soon, though. So we will go ahead and place that now. We'll set that to build first. And now we have our 2nd battle. And we may actually just try to auto-battle and see what happens. Nobody died at all, so actually that seems like a great idea to just do that from now on. And here we are back at the trader once again, and as you can see, the price is higher than normal due to a high demand. So we're going to sell a few of these. We're not going to sell too many of them, though. We'll just leave it there. So now we're starting to really stack up these medical salves, and I'm not too sure what to do about that. Hopefully somebody will start buying them soon, and we can create a trade route for them. Until then, though, we're just kind of stuck with them. Same thing with the rye as well, which is fine, actually, because we need the rye now, because we are starting to run low on flour, so actually we may not even sell it. We'll just keep it around. Sell that bow, though, and these daggers. And we will buy more tools. So we'll be sending 220. Okay, so I probably don't want to buy anything else, really, unless there's something very useful here. At the moment, I don't think so. So we'll send that 220. That's fine. And we'll sell all these prisoners now. And that gets us... wow, all the way up to 1,200 now. So we'll actually pick up a few more mesas. And we don't want the paper. Do we want extra iron? That sounds like a plan to me. Alright, there we go. So now we have 1,000 gold to spare. We'll pick up this macaw. Pick up this Caden as well, and this macaw. That seems good to me. Alright. So our army is getting stronger once again. Now just a little status update here with Stardale. And they are up to 51 soldiers. Not great for us. They also have a crossbowman. They have 2 axemen. This is going to be very, very difficult to contend with. I'm not really too sure how we're going to do this. It's going to take a couple more episodes for sure before we're really able to deal with Stardale, but we are chugging along for sure. Now just taking a look, and our congregation is unfortunately full here at this temple. So that's probably another thing that's kind of impacting people's moods. I guess we got another prisoner. I wonder if that was from Elsa's squad, but I thought she would have had more than one. Either way, we're gonna need another temple, and I'm thinking we'll place this one probably just right next door. It doesn't even really matter. Essentially right next door. And we'll set that to build first. And we'll start that road. Just down here. Like so. And once it's done, we'll have this one be just for warriors, maybe? Or wait, warriors and lords here. And prisoners, I suppose. And then we'll have this one just be this one purely for peasants. Now, I'm thinking due to the fact that they're just not creating flour right now, even though they clearly have the rye to do it, we're going to have to set these to priority. It says that there is a worker on each of them, so I'm not really sure why this is happening. They should have made more flour, but we'll just set those to priority just to make sure that somebody is always working on them. And otherwise, I think that is probably going to be it for this episode. Making good progress still. I mean, when you have a good windfall of gold like this, there's very, very little to actually complain about. We're also, what are we at? 21 soldiers. Average of, what is it? Let's see. Average of 4 combat. So it's looking pretty good there. We're just going to have to keep stocking them up, and it may actually be time to set this to build first as well. We have enough iron, so anything like this that's going to cost iron, we're going to have to start thinking about building that. But yeah, other than that, we have enough iron, like I said, so we may actually start to upgrade some of these buildings as well. Maybe upgrading all of these mills would be good, just so that they can really blow through the rye as soon as possible, and we may even be able to make do with only 3 mills even, as long as we upgrade them. But yeah, so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.